We're not black Jews. We're not Jewish. We're not adherents to Judaism, the tenets of Judaism. We're practitioners of spirituality versus religion. They can make all kind of exceptions and creative immigration rules that allow for Ukrainians and all others to come in. But when it comes to those of African ancestry, we seem to be the target of very, very crafty wording and loopholes that define us on the outside. And I think we're going to try.
Who do they think is going anywhere without their babies? Like, I had a breastfeeding baby. When I received the letter, my child was 5 months old. And they was like, oh yeah, so you gotta go. So what's supposed to happen with my babies? Like, I have a 5-year-old, a 3-year-old, and a baby at the time. What's supposed to happen with my children?
They would study outside, sitting on rocks, in the cold, in the heat, and it forced us to establish our own institution. The establishment of the state of Israel was based on the fact that Israel is the ancestral home of the Jewish people, right? Or the people of the Bible, or the people of the book. We identify as being part of that people as well. And so we came back home by divine calling like a lot of other people did. What is the reason why? We are the only people who have not been accepted after 50 plus years in Israel. That's something that nobody can be able to explain. Why?
Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Call Halayim La Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah Ba'ashim Rakaha Kodash, and double honors to the big brethren, the men of great millstone, from the elders and apostles and the brethren on down. Shalom Bayatah Dawadah. And to the Akim and Akwat that's out to repent, shalom to you, Mashpachah. And Shahakarab coming at you with a quick one. And you saw the clip. You see, but then our people sitting talking about that they was following a divine. Or no, you wasn't. You ain't following no divine. You ain't nothing divine about somebody going according to their own conceits and not following after the scriptures of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah. You wasn't going about no motherfuckers talking about they had a dream and the dream said that take your people back over there. Man, get out of here, man. Ain't no scriptures told you Israelites to take your ass back over there. That's why you had motherfuckers coming out with reading certain scriptures like Zechariah 2 and verse 6 and 7 and said, we gotta flee, we gotta leave and flee, and you getting your ass over there and then you trying to come back to the place of your captivity. Why? Because it wasn't intended. The scriptures ain't told your ass to pack your bags and go up there to deliver yourself. It says that you are going to be delivered from the place of your captivity by Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah when Yahweh send Yahweh Shah back. Not for you to take and think you gonna deliver your damn self. You or your damn people. You trying to take the glory from Yahweh Shah. You trying to take the glory from Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah, man. By you trying to deliver yourself. You got motherfuckers taking their whole families and going and dwelling in the tabernacles of Ham. You were sent into captivity for your punishment. Repent from your wickedness and wait to be delivered. Don't take it upon your own hands and say, oh yeah, but I'm going to deliver myself. You might be running from the fire from the fire pan and into the fire, motherfuckers. And that's what a lot of our people doing. You're running out of the fire pan and you jumping straight into the fire. That's what a lot of our people doing. You ain't gonna deliver yourself, man. Wait, repent, and get yourself right, and wait on Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah. See? But you got an individual, got our people over there going off and doing all kind of shit. Now they scared that their ass gonna be deported and shit. And then talking about, well, why is they doing this? Because they're the devils. Because these damn devils stole your land just like the scripture says, and they don't want you to have it. But we go get it. We go take the kingdom. It ain't gonna be just handed to you. These devils gonna have to be persecuted. They gonna have to be put down to the point to where they go be begging and pleading, and you go take the kingdom from them. You gotta wait on your Abishai, man. And our people weren't even supposed to be over there to begin with. Like I said, you jumped out of the frying pan into the damn fire. You in your land where you ain't got no government, you ain't got nothing going for you, you got to answer to heathens. Why, you should have stayed in your place of your captivity, where you in the place of your captivity answering to these damn heathens. Why would you want to be in your own land answering to heathens, being ruled over by heathens? That's stupid as hell. I'd be like, man, let me get the fuck out of here. Some damn heathens ruling over me in my own land. I'd rather go to their land and have them rule over me in their land, somewhere outside of my land. I wouldn't want to be in my own land that belonged to me, and these motherfuckers telling you what you can and can't do in your own land. No, let me get the fuck up out of here. That's the mindset our people had in the ancient time anyway. Motherfuckers like, man, let me get the fuck out of here. These people is ruling over in our land and shit. Let me just get the fuck up out of here. But I ain't gonna run my mouth. Let me just read these scriptures that I got and end it off. That shit, our people something else, man. Cause all that shit you saw there, all them buildings, all that shit, man, all that shit gonna be burnt, man. All that shit gonna be burnt. That shit gonna be burnt down to a crisp. What you think, when your house shot come, we going to live in that bullshit that them heathens living in? You think we going to live in that shit that they been fucking dogs, cats, and doing all manner of drinking blood and doing all manner of wickedness in those damn places that they been living in? You think the Most High, that's what he got in store for us? To go live in something that some damn heathens built up? Shit. It says they go build up our palaces, our kingdom, our city, our walls. They gonna build it up. So that all that bullshit gonna be destroyed over there. All of it. And all them damn heathens over there in it too. Arabs, stanky ass Edomites that's running around talking about they the people. Shit, all they ass getting burnt up. And any of our people that's over there with them, bopping their head at walls and all this shit, y'all and their ass gonna get destroyed right along with their ass too. But let me say this before I start, because it's the problem with our people. Don't you know 75% of our people, they gonna die? You, out of a whole nation of people, out of the whole total of the Israelites, from all our tribes, don't you know 75% of our people gonna die? 25% gonna be saved through the mercy and grace that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua have upon the remnant of his people. That's 25%. 75% go die. 75%, that's the 2/3. 25% of our people, that's the 1/3. 75% of our people, they have to die because they ain't gonna repent and return back to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. The remnant, 25% is only gonna return back to him. But let me start this though. Let's grab this. Open up with Luke. Because motherfucker don't get it, man. We wasn't supposed to be over there. It was prophesied that them heathens was going to be in our land. They was going to take our land. But it's also prophesied that you supposed to be stayed where you was at, where you was sent to, and you're going to be delivered from there. Well, let's read it. Come down to the point, though. You know what? I'll start and I'll read it fast. Luke 21:20. And we shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies. Then know that the desolation thereof is nigh. Then let them which are in Judah flee to the mountains, and let them, and this is concerning, Mashiach is telling us concerning what's going to happen in 70 AD. Then let them which are in Judah flee to the mountains, and let them which are in the midst of it depart out. And let not them that are in the countries enter thereinto. For these be the days of vengeance, that all things which are written may be fulfilled. But woe unto them that are with child, and them that give suck in those days. Why? Because what they said, let his blood be on us and our children. So that's why Yahweh is telling you, woe unto you them that are with children, and them that give suck in those days. For there should be great distress in the land, and wrath upon this people. And they shall fall by the edge of the sword, and shall be led away captive into all nations. And Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles, heathens, non-Israelites, until the time that these non-Israelites, these heathen-ass Edomites and Arabs and so on and so forth, be fulfilled. Until their time is up to be dwelling in our land. See? It ain't said that you're supposed to go over there and be amongst them. See, but what it say right here? And it says, and they shall fall by the edge of the sword and shall be led into captivity into all nations, and Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles until the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled. Who is these damn Gentiles that's over there in our land? Well, let's read it. It's going through the prophecy concerning these Gentiles that's going to be in our land. And these ain't talking to the Gentiles, Israelite foreigners. These are talking about the natural Gentiles, non-Israelites, that destruction is predestined for. But let's go here, Ezekiel 35. And let's go down. We're going to start at, you know what? I'll start at verse 7. I don't want to read those up there. Because they already know they hate us. That's why they, as a matter of fact, you know what? Because he asked the question. He said, well, because why, I'm just so, why is he doing this? Are you not reading your scriptures, man? No, because see, a lot of our people that went back over there, they got puffed up in pride. You got puffed up in pride because you was over there in the land. But your ass don't know the scriptures. You wasn't taught the true understanding of the scriptures. You was following false prophets. Individuals that's over there talking about, we on a spiritual conquest. Man, shut the fuck up. The Most High ain't said nothing about no damn spiritual conquest. He said for you Israelites to repent and return back to him. He ain't said nothing about no damn spiritual conquest. He said for your ass to repent and return back to him. Oh, look, there's something else, man, but let's grab this. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword, in the time of calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Who did it? Let's go up. Who did it? Who had this perpetual hatred against you? What he says, verse 2. Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir. Who is Mount Seir? These Edomites. And prophesy against them. And what is to prophesy against them? You're going to tell them what's going to happen to them before it actually happened to them. And say unto, thus say Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, behold, O Mount Seir, O nation of Edom, I am against thee, and I will stretch thee. So ain't no salvation against no goddamn Edomites. Ain't no salvation for no damn Edomites. Because the Most High said, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua said he is against them. And I will stretch out my hand against thee. Ain't no salvation for them. No Edom, no, not now one Edomite no salvation is for. Because he said what? And I will stretch out my hand against thee. And I will make thee most desolate. Same thing that happened to us, same thing that's going to happen to them. But 10 times worse. See? So you know who he's talking to. He's talking to the Edomites. But let's go down to verse 7. What it says? Thus will I make Mount Seir, meaning that nation of Edom, most desolate. And cut off from it him that passed out and him that returned. Did not the motherfuckers, didn't Obadiah say for Malachi say for our return and build the desolate places? What the fuck you think they done did now? That prophecy been fulfilled. They came and they built the desolate places. What was desolate? The land, our land. We wasn't in it. So our land was desolate. And what did they do? They came and they claimed something that wasn't theirs. Why? Because it was desolate. See, but what did Yahweh say? What did Yahweh Ba'ashem say? He says what? Yeah, you go build because it was desolate. You go come back and you go build over there. Matter of fact, let's just grab it and I'll come back. Let's just grab it and I'll come back. Malachi 1 and verse 4. What it says? And I hated Esau and laid his mountain inheritance waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Malachi 1 and 3 verse 4. Whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return. What they gonna do? They will return. Where? Into the land of something, the land of people that don't belong to them. And build the desolate places. And thus said Yahweh of hosts, they shall build. So what Yahweh said? Yahweh said that they was going to come back into your land. They was going to establish themselves in your land. So you run around talking about why they did this and why they did that. Your God telling you why they did it. Because they have a perpetual hatred against you. And they're going to come and take your damn land. They're going to build and establish themselves in your damn land. You ain't supposed to be among them while they doing it. But he says what? But I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness. The Most High going to destroy all that shit over there, man. See, people don't get the grasp of the scriptures when it says that you don't know how long those of us that's going to be saved, and I pray Yahweh Shmi Al Sharatazah, me and my household be of that flock that the Most High saved, man. Through his mercy and grace that he have upon me, through my faith, and me wanting to be obedient to him. See? But I hope like him. But you don't know how long we going to be up in the chariots. You don't know that. For any Israelites that be saved, you don't know. The scriptures don't tell you how long you going to be up in the chariots. Don't you know that the coast got to clear after the destruction? The smoke got to clear? Don't you know the radiation from those nuclear ordinances? That shit got to clear? So it ain't no set time. We don't know how long we going to be up in the chariots. So motherfuckers need to get that in their mind, man. You don't know how long you gonna be up there in the heavens dealing with Yahweh Shem Yahushua being taught and so on and so forth, man. You don't know it. It just tell you know that you're gonna go up, but you don't know how long you gonna be up there in the chariot, being taught by Big Brother. But what it says, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom Yahweh have indignation forever. He hate these Edomites, man. And you can say whatever you want concerning the word of indignation, but the Most High don't. He angry with them. He angry with the wicked every day. Psalm 70:11, if I'm not mistaken. And he hate their ass every motherfucking day, forever. See, but let's get back to it. Ezekiel 35, and what it says, thus, verse 7, thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth. And I will fill his mountains with his slain men. In thy hills and in thy valleys, and in all thy rivers, shall they fall that are slain with the sword. I will make thee perpetual desolations, and thy cities shall not return. And ye shall know that I am Yahweh. Verse 10. Because thou hast said, these two nations and these two countries shall be mine. What are you talking about? The land of Israel. The southern kingdom of the Judites and the northern kingdom of the northern kingdom of the Hebrew Israelites. See? And he says what? And will possess it, whereas the Lord was there. Why? Because the prophecy says when we go back into our land, Yahweh shall bringing us back into our land. So they trying to possess our land as if the Lord is with them. He not. He's going to be with us when we come back to our land. And we ain't coming back to no land just the southern kingdom. Or some people saying that, oh yeah, I'm Jewish and I'm the southern, I'm Judah, I am Kohan and all this other shit. No, Judah and the northern and southern kingdom going back into the land together by the power of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. And by the guidance of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. See, but let's continue reading. Therefore, as I live, said the Lord Yahweh, I will even do according to thy anger and according to thy envy, which thou hast used out of thy hatred against them. What did he just say? As they have used out of their hatred against the Israelites. So that's why. That's why they've been persecuting y'all and hating y'all and not giving y'all the citizenship that you think you deserve. No, our citizenship, we taking the kingdom. And what it says, and I will make myself known among them when I have judged thee. They got the judgment coming. You ain't supposed to be over there. When you want to be among them when they receiving their judgment? No, you want to be clear of their asses. See, verse 12. And thou shalt know that I am Yahweh, and that I have heard all thy blasphemies. He heard all the lies these Edomites been telling all this time, which thou hast spoken against the mountains of Israel, saying, they are laid desolate. They are given us to consume. I mean, ain't nobody in their land, so shit, let us go and claim it. Let us say we the people and go claim their land. They ain't in it. They walking around America and everywhere else they ass and don't even know where the fuck they ass. Don't even know their ass from their damn fucking head. Their head stuffed up in their damn asses. They don't know the left foot from the right foot. So let's go take all this shit because their asses don't know who they is. So let's go claim their identity and their land. Because they walking around talking about they're damn Americans. or talking about they Mexicans, or talking about they Puerto Ricans, or talking about they any other motherfuckers, any speckled birds that wherever the fuck they at. They ain't got a clue who the fuck they is. So let's go take that shit, but let's continue. Verse 13. Thus with your mouth have you boasted against me, and have multiplied your words against me. I have heard them. Thus said Yahweh Shemel Shah, when the whole earth rejoice, I will make thee desolate. When is the earth going to rejoice? When? Let's go to a couple precepts real quick. When is the earth going to rejoice? Proverbs 29. This is when the earth going to rejoice. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. So when the righteous in authority, the whole earth is going to rejoice. We ain't in our authority yet. We're going to be in our authority when Yahweh shall return. So that's what's up. But when the wicked bears rule, the people mourn. The wicked is ruling right now. See? Let's get another one. Isaiah 14. And start at 4 to 7. And what it says. Matter of fact, let me see. Yeah, I'll start there. That thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon. Meaning, who is the king of Babylon? You damn Edomites. And say, how hath the oppressor ceased? The golden city ceased. The Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked, and the scepter of the rulers. He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke. He that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted, and none hinder it. Ain't nobody gonna stop their ass when these motherfucking Edomites going down. Ain't nobody gonna try to lift them back up. You gonna be glad that their wicked ass is being taken out of power and destroyed. It says what? The whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing. Meant what? They break forth into and rejoice. When they ass is taken out of power, that's when the whole earth is going to rejoice. Why? Because we got next under Yahweh Shemel Shah. That's why. So let's go back to it. Ezekiel 35 and verse 14. Thus said Yahweh Power, when the whole earth rejoice, I will make thee desolate. As thou didst, as thou did rejoice as the inheritance of the house of Israel. And what is our inheritance? Our land. They rejoiced that we wasn't in it. They rejoiced that we was broke up and consumed and destroyed, so they could come and take our land and our identity. Damn devils. As thou did rejoice at the inheritance of the house of Israel, because it was desolate, so will I do unto thee. Thou shalt be desolate, O Mount Seir, and all Idumea, even all of it. Not one of these motherfuckers getting away. Not one of them. Not no Edomite across the face of this earth is going to get away from the judgment of Yahweh Shemel Shah. Not now one of them. You can say, oh, this was nice and that person was nice. All they has getting the motherfucking business. And they shall know that I am Yahweh. See that? So that's why these motherfuckers hate you, man. But let's get another one, man. Let's get another one. And that's why they persecuting y'all. That's why they want to deport you out of your own land, because you wasn't supposed to be in there. They're going to be destroyed. But let's read this. Ezekiel 36, and I'm going to start at 1. Also, thou son of man, prophesy unto the mountains of Israel, and say, ye mountains of Israel, hear the words of Yahweh. And thus said Yahweh Shem Shah, because the enemy has said against you, aha. And what they said aha for, aha, the motherfuckers destroyed. Let's go take their land and their identity. They laughed at you. They clapped their hands and wagged their fucking heads because of you was being destroyed by them. Even the ancient high places are ours in possession. Slakia are ours in possession. Therefore prophesy and say, thus said Yahweh Shem Shah, because they have made you desolate and swallowed you up on every side, that ye may be a possession unto the residue of the heathen, and ye are taken up in the lips of talkers, and are an infamy among the people. Therefore, ye mountains of Israel, hear the word of Yahweh Shem Shah. Thus said the Lord Yahweh Shem Shah, to the mountains, and to the hills, and to the rivers, and to the valleys, to the desolate wastes, and to the cities that are forsaken, which became a prey and derision to the residue of the heathen that are round about. Meaning they took all your shit. talking about this is Jordan and this is this and this is that and all this. So all this shit is the land of Israel, and they took all our shit and put their own names and said this is this and this is that. But all of them damn heathens gonna die, all of them. And what it says, therefore, thus said Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen, and against all Idumea. Why? Because you got heathens over there, and you got a bunch of fucking Edomites that's trotting down our land, which have appointed my land into their possession, with the joy of all their heart, with the spiteful minds to cast it out for a prey, meaning to what? To devour our land. To use our land as if it was theirs. See? So what did he say about these motherfuckers, man? He says what? Prophesy therefore concerning the land of Israel, and say unto them mountains, and to the hills, to the rivers, and to the valleys, thus said Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, behold, I have spoken in my jealousy and in my fury, because ye have borne the shame of the heathens. He go jack them motherfuckers up over there. See? And he says what? Therefore, thus said Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, I have lifted up my hand. Surely the heathen that are round about you, they shall bear their shame. And they gonna bear it. Their shame is coming by destruction, man. You will know that they not the people of the Most High. But wouldn't you want to be clear of them when they receive their judgment? But let's go back to Luke 21. And let's go down and start at 25. Concerning Yahweh's return, and concerning us being in the land of our captivity and being gathered from the land of our captivity. And what it says, and there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars, upon the earth distress of nations. And where's that distress of nations talking about? World War III. That's where you go get the distress of nations from. With perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring, men's hearts failing for fear, and looking after those things which are coming on the earth. For the powers of heaven shall be shaken. And how the powers of heaven going to be shaken? Boom, 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 boom. That's how. See? And it says, right, what? And then shall they see the Son of Man coming. Yahweh shall coming in the clouds and chariots of heaven with power and great glory. And what he going to do? And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up. And lift up your heads concerning the Israelites, for your redemption, your salvation draweth nigh. See? So you supposed to be looking up where? Where are you supposed to be looking up at from? It ain't like he can't deliver our people from our land, because he can deliver you wherever your ass at. If your ass in the deepest part of the ocean in a submarine, he can get you out of there. If your ass in space in one of these space stations and all that shit, he can get you out of there too. So it ain't no place that you can go in the creations of the Most High where he can't deliver you from there. But the point is, it's prophesied that he's going to deliver you out of the places that he sent you to. Your captivity. Not you trying to deliver yourself and go back into your land. The purpose for us going back into our land is we're going to be at rest. We're going to be at peace. You ain't in fucking peace when you taking yourself over there and letting some heathens rule over you. Let's go grab it. Jeremiah. Our people are something else, man. Jeremiah 31. And let's go down to verse 10. What it says, hear the word of the Lord, O ye nations, and declare it in the isles afar off, and say, he that scattereth Israel will gather him, and keep him as a shepherd doeth his flock. What did Yahweh say he gonna do, man? He said our Father Yahweh is sending him to come gather his people, man. The elect of his people, not 2/3. The elect of his people. So you're supposed to be patiently waiting for that. Not trying to deliver yourself. See? You're supposed to be patiently waiting for that. But what did he say? Hear the word of Yahweh, O ye nations, and declare it in the isles afar off, and say, he that scattereth Israel will gather him, and keep him as a shepherd doeth his flock. Zephaniah, let's grab that. Zephaniah 3 and verse 8. What did he tell us? Therefore, he does go to gather you, right? But what he says, therefore, wait ye upon me, said Yahweh, until the day that I rise up for the prey. So he told you to wait on him to the day that he rise up for the prey. Right? He said, wait ye upon him. Let's grab this a couple real quick. Let's go here. Revelation 16. He said, wait ye upon him to the day that he rise up for the prey, right? Because what he gonna do? And he gathered them together in the place called in the Hebrew tongue Armageddon. So what he gonna do? He gonna gather these nations. Why? Because go back. Because what did he say, Zephaniah 3 and 8? Therefore wait ye upon me, said Yahweh, until the day that I rise up for the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them my indignation, even all my fierce anger. For all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. So what did he tell you right there? He said his determination is to gather the nations. So before you can go into your land, you're supposed to still be in the place of your captivity, waiting on Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua to deliver you out of the place of your captivity. But first, he gonna do what? He gonna destroy these nations. He gonna get those people that's in your land. They're gonna be destroyed right along with these people because they coming into what? They coming over there to the valley of Armageddon, and to what? The valley of decision to be destroyed. And all that place is gonna be ravaged by war. But you trying to sit right over there, like I said, you jumping out of the frying pan and jumping into the fire. The frying pan ain't even, it's just on lukewarm. It ain't even scalding hot. It was scalding hot, but now the heat done got turned down now. But you done jumped out of that into the damn fire. Therefore wait ye upon me, said Yahweh, to the day that I rise up for the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations. You see that? So that's what he's going to do with these damn people. Going back to Revelation 16. And what he going to do when he gathered them? And he gathered them together into a place called in the Hebrew tongue Armageddon, meaning Armageddon. Armageddon. But let's grab that, right? Let's grab that. Right? Let's get that Armageddon. Magadon. Look, it says what? Magadawan. And what it says. You see what it says right here? You says what? The hill or city of Megiddo, where it's going to be war at. It says what? The scene of a struggle of good and evil is suggested by the battle of the plain. Well, you get the point. You get the point. You get it. But let's go back into it though. Cause I don't feel like reading all that. But let's go back. Let's grab Joel right quick. I just wanted to get this off my chest. Because there's our people is something else, man. But just go down to 11. Joel 3 and 11. It says what? Man, you know I can start at 9. It says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about there. Cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Yahweh. Let the heathen be awakened and come to the valley of Jehoshaphat. For there will I sit to judge the heathen round about. Let's go into the Jehoshaphat. And what is it? Yahweh Shaphat, meaning Yahweh's judgment. See? And that's that valley. That's what it's talking about, that Armageddon. See? They're going to be gathered in the valley of Yahweh Shaphat. And what's going to happen to them? And you shouldn't be over there in Dimona. You shouldn't be there. Because all that shit is going to be war ravished, man. Why do you think it says that he's going to dry up Euphrates, that the kings of the east may be gathered, that they may come? And it's going to be war there. So what the fuck you trying to sit in the middle of that shit for? Stupid. But let's grab it. Ain't slacking. Ain't listening to what Yahweh said. Because you was listening to individuals that was, yeah, I had a dream. You ain't had no damn dream. The Most High ain't told your ass to go jump out of the frying pan into the fire. Well, he might have did. He might have did. What it says, Jehoshaphat, Yahweh Shaphat, meaning what? Yahweh, that's the Most High name, and Shaphat means judgment. You see what it says? Not no damn Jehovah. They can fuck off with that. And you see what it says right there. Let's get it. It says what? The symbolical name of a valley near Jerusalem, which is the place of ultimate judgment, maybe the deep ravine which separates Jerusalem from the Mount of Olives through which the Kidron flow. So you got Jerusalem, then you got the Mount of Olives. Why would you want to be up in the midst of that in Demona, in that land? All that's gonna be war rabbits, man. All that's gonna be war rabbits, and you trying to sit up in the middle, man. Just through. Y'all people is something else, man. They are something fucking else. But let's move on. Let's go here. Jeremiah 23, verse 5 to 8. Behold, the days come, said the Lord Yahweh, that I will raise unto David, Slakia, I will raise unto David a righteous branch, that's Yahweh Shah, and a king shall reign and prosper, and shall execute judgment and justice in the earth. In his days Judah shall be saved, and Israel shall dwell safely. And this is the name whereby he shall be called, the Lord our righteousness. You see that? So let's move on. Therefore, behold, the days come, said Yahweh, that they shall no more say, the Lord liveth, which brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt, but the Lord liveth, which brought up and which led the seed of the house of Israel out of the north country, and from all countries whither I have driven them, and they shall dwell in their own land. See? And how when the Most High brought us up out of Egypt, it was with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and with fury poured out. In the same way, he go gather us in this time from all the places where he scattered us, with a mighty hand, with an arm stretched out, and fury poured out, man. So you ain't supposed to be in there. You ain't supposed to be over there. You ain't supposed to fucking be over there, man. Let's grab it. 31. He's him. He's be running to me. Oh, yeah, go back there. We ain't from no motherfucking Africa. We're the children of Israel, and our land is the land of Israel. That's our motherfucking land. And we ain't supposed to be going back to no fucking Africa. Fuck all you motherfuckers talking about some Africa this and some fucking Africa that. We gonna own all this shit anyway when Yahweh shall come any motherfucking way. You dumbass niggas. Can't stand y'all ass. But let's grab it. Jeremiah 31 and verse 8. Behold, I will bring them from the north country, and gather them from the coast of the earth, and with them the blind and the lame, the woman with child, and her that travaileth with child together. A great company shall return thither. And what did he say? What is that great? Who is that great company that's going to return? Let's see if it's just, oh, I'm Jewish and I'm turned to the land. Okay, well, let's see if who is this great company? Jeremiah 3 and verse 18. Let's see this great company. And what it says, in those days, the house of Judah shall walk with the house of Israel, and they shall come together out of the land of the north, to the land that I have given for an inheritance unto their fathers. He said the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom, they're going back into their land together. So was any of our people supposed to be going? We gonna go back over to the land. Okay, where's the northern kingdom at, you damn fools? Where's the northern kingdom? Was they with you when you went back into the land? No. And for those damn apostles, where's the northern kingdom at if you supposed to be the people? Was they with you when you went into the land? Hell fucking no. But what it says right here, it says Judah and the northern kingdom going back into the land. Why? Because that's who Yahweh Shah gonna come gather. He gonna come gather all 12 tribes. But let's grab one more, a few more, and I'm gonna end it off, man. Let's go to Micah 2 and verse 12. And what it says, I will surely assemble. Matter of fact, let's start up. Yeah, we'll read the point. Micah 2 and 12. I will surely assemble, O Jacob, all of thee. Wait, what did he just say? He said, I will surely assemble, O Jacob. That means what? All of thee. I will surely gather the remnant of Israel. I will put them together. What he said he gonna do to us? He gonna put us together. The southern kingdom with the northern kingdom. All 12 tribes. You're gonna be saved together. As the sheep of Bosra, and as the flock in the midst of their fold. They shall make great noise by reason of the multitude of men. You're gonna be gathered together. Ain't no be, oh, let's just go over here, and then let's just see the other tribes. They gonna start coming too. And then, no, motherfucker, you're gonna be gathered together. See? But let's grab this, though. Get this Isaiah also. Isaiah 11 and 11. 11 and verse 11, and it says what? And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people which shall be left from Assyria, from Egypt, and from Pathros, and from Cush, and from Elam, and from Shinar, and from Hamath, and from the islands of the sea. And he shall do what? And when he come the second time, he gonna do what? And he shall set up an ensign for the nations. What is that ensign that he gonna set up for the nations to know it's the time that we gonna be gathered? Let's get that ensign right quick. Let's get this sign. What is going to be that sign that you Israelites going to know that it's a time for you to be gathered? Let's see. Joel 3 and verse 1. For behold, the Lord, Yahweh of hosts, do take away Slakia. I don't know why that's Isaiah. I thought I pushed Joel. Joel 3 and 1. For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down to the valley of Jehoshaphat, and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and part of my land. That's the ensign right there. Because he said what? In the same time that he going to be bringing these motherfuckers to gather them from World War III, that's going to be the same time that he's going to gather his people. Why? Because in the midst of World War III, Yahweh shall return, and he's going to send forth the angels to gather the elect from one end of the earth even unto the other. So you got to know what these scriptures are saying concerning your salvation, you dumb motherfuckers. You ain't delivering yourself. So don't try it. You stupid ass motherfuckers. So what did he say here? So that's that ensign right there that you have. But let's go back to it. Isaiah 11 and 12. And he shall set up an ensign for the nations. What is that ensign for the nations? That he gonna do what? He gonna gather them. That he may assemble them to pour his wrath and his fury upon their asses. And shall assemble the outcasts of Israel and gather together. What he gonna do? And gather together. What is he going to do? He shall assemble the outcasts of Israel, the northern kingdom, and gather together. So he gonna gather what? The dispersed of Judah and the northern kingdom together from the four corners of the earth. You see that? So you're supposed to still be in the places of your captivity, waiting to receive salvation. And be repentant. See, let's read this one to end it off. Romans just popped in. What is that? 13 and 11, if I'm not mistaken. And what he says, and that knowing the time. What? And that knowing the time. Now you're in the time. That now it is high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believed. See? So what he tell your ass though? In this same time, the night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, repent, and let us put on the armor of light. Return back to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, and wait to be redeemed. Not to redeem yourself, because that ain't going to happen. And I'm going to end it off there. All praise be to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakah HaKodash. Shalom Yasharala, and Barakatah. Why Baba Ball? Shalom. Much love, Yasharala. Shalom.